Welcome to Joburg Today. I'm your host, Leroy Viaggi.
And I'm Zizi Ndevu.
Joburg Zoo recently hosted their annual Halloween event, and we were there.
This has been going at least for about 5 years. Where we're providing a platform for people to enjoy Halloween. There are so many activities. We've tried to balance activities for both the young and the old. For adults, we've organized things like haunted house, ghost house, and cemetery. And for children, we've organized a fairyland and a Dora the Show.
It's been absolutely amazing. We've been walking around, trick-or-treating, got a lot of sweets for the kids. And yeah, it's just been a great, amazing experience.
So nice to see all the kids and the parents dressing up and having fun.
From 1 o'clock, we got dressed because my aunt has to be perfect.
So far it's been really cool. I think I'm giving away my age by choosing Zorro because the kids don't really know Zorro. But all the older people actually are like, oh, Zorro, Zorro, Zorro.
I'm a Roman zombie. I've always been a fan of the Roman wall. I think it's pretty insane. So I decided, last year I was Dracula. So this year I thought I'd do something different to impress people.
My superpower is to make flowers grow.
The city of Johannesburg has just gotten a whole lot scarier with villains and vigilantes running around the streets. But it's great to know that superheroes still exist. I'm Riley Hlakanipho-Sakwe for Joburg Today.
What's up, everyone? It's your boy DJ Sab with the best thing ever from YFM 99.2, and you are watching Joburg Today.
Check us out on Facebook, that's joburgtoday.tv.
And on Twitter at Joburg Today.
And if you're on the move, pockettv.mobi. That's pocket with an I.
You know, Lee, business doesn't always have to be so technical and boring. It can be creative and fun.
And the Gordon Institute of Business and Joburg Ballet show us how.
We're at the Gordon Institute of Business Science, where we were introduced to the symbiotic relationship between business and the arts. Not only that, but how the arts and business can benefit in uplifting society for a better future.
We were approached by the Joburg Ballet Company to explore whether we would host an event like this. And as a business school, we very much like being part of the community, and we see a huge synergy between art and business so often. At a deeper level, business is often seen as a science, it's about engineering, it's about rational things. But business is also about art and inspiration and ideas and imagination. There's a lot of similarity between what we have to do in business when we're inventive and what happens in the arts. And ballet is a very particular form of art. It's a classical form of art. I think there's a lot to learn from it.
Ballet has been seen as a Eurocentric art form for so many years in South Africa. And it's wonderful to be able to move away from that perception in that all South Africans now have access to classical ballet. And the company has done a lot of work to achieve that. So now ballet is the 12th language of South Africa, and ballet has become a way of expressing ourselves in South Africa and a way of telling South African stories. We should be looking at our arts as a business, and that we should be selling it as a business, and that we should look at the parallels within the formula of running a company that will be the same, so that we run it like any other business. In order for Joburg to have become one of the mega cities of Africa, there had to be a ballet company. And I consistently say that every big city in the world that is host to a stock exchange is also host to a classical ballet company. And so that's exactly what Joburg Ballet does for the city of Joburg. It makes people think differently of our city. It makes people think that our city is a safer place, a place with certain values, a place where the arts are respected and honored.
I am Riley Hlakanipho-Sakwe for Joburg Today.
Hi, I'm Jade Hubner, and you're watching Joburg Today.
The Togasang Arts Academy gave children from Mayfair and Diepsloot the opportunity to craft their talent.
The
program, yes, is about taking kids off the street, giving them something that they love to do. But while they don't realize it, at the same time, they're learning life skills. And some of the softer skills you can't always teach people. It's discipline, it's time management, it's commitment to your fellow dancers. So there's a responsibility and accountability. You know, if there's a space missing on stage, you know it. But it's also then about an integrity of the person. And they suddenly start to discover that. And those things are just as important as the technical skills.
When I look at these kids, it reminds me of when I was young, which kind of tells everybody out there that it doesn't start once you leave school. It starts right here when you're this young, when there are opportunities like this for you to get onto stage.
Well, you know, I was very fortunate in that I was exposed to music and arts from a young age, and I think that was very influential on me growing up. And I think that that's something that the previous generation has a responsibility to give the next generation the chance to express themselves.
The most important thing they taught me was it's not about who you are, it's about who you want to be.
I have learned a lot of things, how we should behave, to be professional dancers, what we should do and shouldn't do, including on stage, backstage, we shouldn't eat, how to treat people, to be kind, to appreciate what we get.
It's these moments that are going to make these kids great when they grow up.
It's just amazing to see what these kids are capable of and what they're doing. I feel like it's my kid up there, you know, I feel so proud to see them.
What we're also finding is they're starting to become sort of peer leaders amongst their friends, you know, and encouraging their friends to do the right thing and helping them to make right choices. And by taking them off the street, if you can help them in any way, what a joy.
The Tsogosan Arts Academy unleashes the potential of hundreds of less privileged children from the areas of Mayfair and Diepsloot, Johannesburg, giving them a chance to express themselves in an artistic and skilled manner. I'm Butumalula Ratokwena for Joburg Today.
My name is Shonok. You're watching Joburg Today.
For more stories, check out our special focus section.
As well as Joburg in your pocket for all that's happening in and around Johannesburg.
Well, that's it from me, Leroy.
And from me, Zizi, we leave you with Jeremy Loops Down South.
Back in ETV.
Take it from me, say one and then you get away from me. See that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from down. See that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from down. See that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from down. See that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from down. See that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from down. See that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from down. See that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from down. See that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from down. See that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from down. See that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from down. See that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from down. See that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from down. See that booty.
I didn't want you to put me down south. I'm missing and I will call you, squeeze you. A little bit of love, I didn't want you. It's good to see you. Josie, how you doing? I didn't want you to put me down south. I'm missing and I will call you, squeeze you. A little bit of love, I didn't want you. Anyway, yeah. I didn't want you to visit down south of Mississippi, and I will call you, squeeze you a little bit of love. I didn't want you. It's good to see you, Josie. How you doing? Sigh, I didn't want to leave you down south of Mississippi, and I will call you, squeeze you a little bit of love. I didn't want you. Anyway, yeah, 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 yeah. And in the night of day, I didn't know this. And everything she wore, as I didn't show this. And in the night of day, I didn't show you. But I wanted you to stay, and I didn't want to go. I didn't take it away from you. No, no, I didn't want you to be down south of the city, and I will call you. Please, a little bit of love. I didn't want you. It's good to see you, Josie. How you doing? I didn't want you to be down south of the city, and I will call you. Squeeze you a little bit of love. I didn't want you. Anyway. Yeah, 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 yeah.